pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Chicago Bears.
Chicago.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, it's Taylor. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, I mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and 10 at the
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Harris. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton with a touchdown pass to Julian Edelman. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Nick Folk for the point after. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7. Bears nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he'll drop here to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Chicago.
Complete to number
Jimmy Graham. 56 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, it's Taylor. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own
the Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Loss on the play. It's now
7-7, our score after 1.
End of the 1st quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Out of the gun, Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trubisky will throw. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snapped, and they're there and they end up making the play.
He's brought down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got Miller. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now left side on the swing pass. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And the Bears first down.
On first down, Trubisky flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
On third down, Trubisky dancing to his left. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's fourth down.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
Patriots.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start.
And a loose football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. On the left side, a catch by White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
First and 10.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Defense, keep it up, guys. Good. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Watch twist. 59 is Mike. Check, 59.
Here's Newton. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
It leads to
certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, here's Newton. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep, and that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here comes Cohen. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
3 yards to gain there, second down.
A 3-yard.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
5-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Newton to the right side, and he's got Edelman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
On first down, Newton. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There defensively was Buster screen to knock it away. A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. To throw again. Newton into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he went nowhere backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Trubisky, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Going deep this time for Miller. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground, it's Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris, 40 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Fulk connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. Kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Mike 48,
This is Cohen. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 11.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Cohen. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. The shotgun snap for Newton. A man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. First down, here's White. And he stopped immediately there.
White, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Throw left side complete. It's White. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Harris. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Smith in on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 5-yard line.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give up. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Bears.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky, escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Patterson, and he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown! And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Bears 23, Patriots 22.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
I feel you, dog. I feel you.
Second and 14. Now Newton. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Newton to throw. He'll drop it underneath to White. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And his kick is no good. And just barely missing it wide to the right. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.